Hey guys, it's MJ, and this is a general reading for the collective for Thursday. It's Thursday, April 2nd. Oh my God, all the days are sort of just rolling into one another here. So let's get started and let's see what the crow brings to us this morning. What is the energy they want to share with us? What is the energy that they want to bring to our attention? And we'll get right to it here. So I hope everyone is staying healthy, staying sane. It's really hard, I feel like, right now to stay sane with everything going on. Just deep breaths. Okay. So the first card we're working with right now is this energy of the Seven of Wands. So we may be feeling a little bit on edge with living in tight quarters with other people. We may be feeling a bit defensive right now. Maybe you're feeling as though your trips to the grocery store is just fine and you don't need to justify that to other people. You may be looking for battles. You know, we all may be feeling a bit more prickly these days, especially with this time of uncertainty, and our nerves become a bit unfrayed. I notice like maybe conversations that would normally flow easily, because in the background we have all this noise going on within our heads. Our own hopes and fears are sort of, playing a bigger role, perhaps, that when we are engaging with other people, we may be a little bit more short. We may be a little bit more on this on the defense, really. I mean, that's what it comes down to here with the Seven of Wands. If somebody is loading the dishwasher at your house, this might be the time, because you don't have that outlet at work, maybe, to get out some anxiety. You don't have your coworkers who get to see that other side of you. Maybe you're showing that to your family or your housemates, and you're finding it's a lot easier to pick fights or be critical or look for areas where you feel you need to defend a position. And in doing that, you're really kind of prompting other people to challenge you. If you're picking on somebody, how they load the dishwasher, you're all of a sudden creating a sense of tension around that activity, and because of that, you may have to defend how you load the dishwasher. If you're feeling like everything that you're doing is just fine, and you may feel as though other people are looking at you as though you are becoming the next Typhoid Mary. Who knows? I mean, you're going to feel, I don't know. I just kind of get this thing where a lot of us are not interacting with other people as we normally would. And unfortunately, I feel like our darker sides are, the chip on the shoulder is going to start appearing here. We can only hold on to our social graces for so long. So let's see. What the dogs bring us. Excuse me. Okay. We have the Magician. So the Magician for the wise dog is a wee bit different. It is action. It is still about taking action, but it's a different kind of action. This is where you extend compassion. This is where you extend yourself. You give yourself outward to other people to make the change that you want to see occur. So just like how when you're in a really crappy mood, you get home from work and you have a dog or you have a cat or guinea pig, whatever it is, and it comes up to you. It takes that action to engage with you, and it sits up on your lap, and it just sort of it becomes submissive. It gives to you its love, its energy. That is the energy that this wise dog magician is bringing to our situation. It's coming to you saying, hey, it's time for you to take on that role. It's time for you to, be that support, for you to bring about change, to bring about a transformation by becoming more compassionate, about engaging with other people, about taking the action to, it's not about, at least with the wise dog, how I created this card, it's not about being forceful. It's not about taking action in a way where, you're gathering all your resources. You are your resource with the wise dog as the magician. You are that conduit that can create change. You are in itself the wand, the sword, the cup, the pentacle. It is you, all of it. And you have that ability to take a situation and mold it in a way that only you can at this time. So if you're having a difficult time in your family, if you are having stresses that relate to how you're interacting with others, with disagreements, this is a time for you to be the one to change things. You are the one to take action now, and in doing that, you're going to find the situation will improve. The situation will become much more mellow, and you won't be feeling as though you're standing on this cliff trying to defend everything that you do. Or you may not be that person down here who's picking a fight with somebody just to pick a fight, just because you feel a bit of a power struggle, perhaps, at home. So keep in mind, this energy of the magician is one that brings love and compassion. It creates change through action that's not aggressive at all. I mean, not that any magician's aggressive, but this is about the opposite of aggression. This is that soft action that we can all take to change a situation. We all have that ability to sit on the couch with somebody and listen to them. It's amazing what power that holds. I feel like there's so many people who feel that they have to fix everything and everybody, right? So be that person who can just sit there and listen. If you have a family member who's going through stress, who's feeling as though they're under attack, this is your time to step up, and don't try to fix their situation, because there's nothing you can say when somebody's feeling on edge. All you can do is listen and offer, a sense of empathy. All you can do is get in the hole with them, basically, and not try to tell them the 100 ways that they're doing something wrong. Not try to tell them all the ways that you would make their lives better. No, this is about you just extending love and extending yourself to create that change. So hi cats. Let's see what the cats bring. This deck, I cannot wait until the cat deck comes in. Because this deck is really sharp, and I'm really looking forward to the actual the actual deck that the printer sends me. So let's see what the cats bring. I'm also sitting at a funny angle because I'm trying to do the cameras. So let's see here how this works. And okay, so we have this energy of the Knight of Cups. So this is really, I love the Knight of Cups. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's very open. He's very passionate, So this may be a time to use your magician energy to create a sense of levity. This may be a time for you to, when you're sitting there on the couch and you're being supportive and kind, instead of offering solutions, this may be a time for you to just say, hey, let's get out and go for a walk. Let's get out and shake things up a bit. Let's play a video game. Let's do something that just sort of diffuses the situation. This is not a sense of permanency here. The Knight of Cups just adds a little bit more fun. He adds some creativity. He's this it's like he's that person who just comes in a room and he just knows everybody, and he's just he's a party maker, right? Now, that being said, the Knight of Cups does have his faults. I mean, he's not perfect. He is a bit of a philanderer. He is somebody who comes in and isn't necessarily very dependable. He may be that one who's like, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then when it comes time to demonstrate that love or that commitment, he kind of falls short. Like he forgets to do things. He forgets the anniversary. He professes that he's going to bring you flowers every day, and then after about a week, it sort of falls off. He's not perfect, but he is a good deal of fun. And so this is a time right now, this is what the cats are bringing to us, is to allow yourself some time for fun. Allow other people to enjoy your company. It's like, get down off of this ledge, get down off of that feeling of being defensive or feeling like you have to constantly defend everything that you do about yourself. Let it go. There's no need to feel as though you owe anybody an explanation, right? If you're doing something. So, and reverse, nobody owes you an explanation either, right? So if you're there picking a battle with somebody, know that this is not the time to do that. This is a time to come together. This is a time to find our common goals right now, our shared goals, and work towards those. So this magician's going to help you do that. This magician energy is going to be there to help you form those bonds with people, to step up, to be compassionate, to take action in the form of just showing up, right? Half the battle is showing up for other people. So this is going to help you when you step into that role of the magician. You have that transformative power within you. You are bringing all of the elements to the situation that the situation needs right now. So use this magician to your advantage, please. It's going to help you with a lot of arguments, maybe later on down the road. And so here, the cats are bringing this. This is temporary. Try to find the fun in this situation. Try to find some ways that you can create love right now, to create a sense of just frivolity. This doesn't have to be a doom and gloom situation all the time. And I know many of us are stressed out, and many of you are getting sick, and I keep knocking on wood every day. I keep washing my hands. All the things that you can do, but at the same time, know that this is not permanent, and try to find something in this event that you can have fun with, even if it's just spending the weekend doing nothing, like building tent forts or pillow fights or anything that you can do just to kind of liven things up a bit. This is going to end, and we can either make this a difficult time. We can either make this time where we're feeling like we're constantly battling one another in our homes, where we're feeling isolated perhaps from other people, or we can feel as though we have this connection, and we're the ones that are putting out that energy, where we're taking action in that form of being the conduit, of being that person who creates the change. And just know that there is, yes, the Knight of Cups. He's a flighty guy. Sometimes he's a flake. Would I depend on the Knight of Cups for an important business meeting? Probably not. But would I depend on the Knight of Cups for creating the best fort? In the living room? Hell yeah, I would. This is the guy who's going to bring a lot of fun to the situation. So. Enjoy this time as much as you can. Know that none of this is going to stay how it is at this moment, and things are going to change. So we should all just pull up our best selves and pull up that magician energy that we all have within us, and have a little bit of fun. Let our creativity come in, and just feel the love and the compassion and that connection that we can all have, even when we're social distancing. This is a time to create connection. So much love. Bye. Peace for now, and I will see you tomorrow.